What is up? My name is Valentine the Plug. Welcome back to another episode of the Flipside. And in this episode, we are going to do a quick, short and sweet breakdown of a Post Malone / Juice WRLD type beat that I made the other day featuring a dope ass guitar loop. Let's check it out. Let's talk chords. Now, as you can see here on the screen, I've actually been using a lot of variations of the same chord. I've been using an F sharp minor chord the entire time, and I thought all the variations and inversions, you can see notes in other octaves. I have a C minor sharp 4 and a C minor sharp 6. So there's a lot of variations, a lot of inversions, trying to get that tension and suspense. The mood that is set for the beat, it's a mood like it's like you're at the verge of a big decision, like you're about to cut out somebody out of your life, you're about to stop your toxic behavior, that kind of stuff. It's pretty inspiring, determined, but it's also kind of melancholic. So I named this beat Crossroads exactly for that reason, and that's why I thought that it would fit Juice WRLD and Post Malone and a collab between the two. So I'm gonna mute myself, I'm gonna just quit talking, and I'm gonna play you the chord progression. Sounds pretty dope if I do say so myself. Well, the first thing that I did immediately after that was try and come up with an 808 pattern. I chose 808s because I thought that it would be a better fit for the beat, because I needed something to inject some bounce and energy in it. And I thought that an 808 pattern would do the job a lot better than a normal bass line from a VST. So let me just play you the 808 pattern that I had for this beat as the chords play. All right, so that 808 pattern, I'm gonna put that into the piano roll later. That gives us that bounce, that energy, that gets us, at the edge of our seat, jumping along, flexing along with the beat. Now we are gonna put that into a pattern, and when we get back, we are going straight into the drums. All right, as we proceed to give you what you need, drum selection, very important part. I had my drums laid out pretty easily. A lot of them came from a Nick Mira kit. Of course, shout outs to Nick Mira, internet money, changing the game, trailblazers. I'm gonna just play you the drums that I got, then we're immediately gonna start cooking up a pattern for them. All right, so I introduced you to the lineup of drums. Let's start cooking a pattern right now. We're gonna start off with the claps, easiest part, then the kicks, then the hi-hats, then the perks. And we're just gonna keep building, stacking. Let's get it. And I don't know if y'all heard it, but the kicks attack, the 808s attack kind of clashes with the kicks attack. So I'm gonna lower the attack using the envelope window of the sample. Okay, pretty satisfied with the drum pattern. What I'm gonna do now in this short time is I'm gonna add some perks, and when I get back to you, we are gonna add some additional melodies, perhaps a counter melody, and then I'm gonna introduce you to that guitar loop I've been talking about. Alright viewers, we are back at it. I'm gonna play you the drum pattern with the chords real quick so you can have an idea of what it sounds like with the perks, and then we're gonna proceed on to the melody. So about the melody, I played two melodies. One is pretty repetitive and one is actually ascending, so it goes up in terms of notes and immediately goes down in terms of notes. Wow, I really had trouble explaining that. So I'm gonna just play them right away. I used a Celesta instrument that I got out of Contact 5. Of course, shout out to Native Instruments. The suite is banging. The Celesta sounds a little bit like this. Hold on. And the first melody that I play sounds a little bit like this. Whew, that took a while. We finally have the melody and the, I wouldn't exactly call it a counter melody, call it what you will. I'm not that fussy about getting everything technically right. I just need y'all to know what my creative process was and how I got, you know, this beat to be the beat it was. And that sounded ridiculous, by the way. Anyways, I'm gonna play you what I've got. And after this, we are finally getting to that guitar sample. Let's go. Okay, so that guitar sample I've been talking about, I actually got that off of Splice. I was looking for a guitar sample in the key that I wrote this beat. I eventually found it, and in the beginning I thought it would be a great fit for the verse, and then I heard those licks and in the guitar sample, and I decided to put it into the chorus and save it for the chorus only, because it is the icing on the cake of this beat. It is actually the sole element in this beat next to the chord that actually captures that Juice WRLD Post Malone feel. So I'm gonna just drag and drop it into the playlist and you can decide for yourself, man. And I'm gonna arrange everything and I'm gonna just play the beat, and that basically wraps up this beat breakdown. So hold on for a sec. Okay, so that concludes our short and sweet beat breakdown. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Drop a comment, like this video, sub to my channel, and I'm gonna catch y'all on another episode of The Flipside. Peace. Oh, and by the way, check out my BeatStars page. Thank you. Catch you on the flip side. Peace.